if you attend the University of Utah, you have an option. It's called the Cry Closet. The closet is a creation of an art student called Nemo Miller, and it exists for stressed out students who can step into it for up to 10 minutes of crying to help cope with the tests. The closet interior includes fuzzy stuffed animals for maximum coping. The question is it time to go national with this? Weeping wardrobes erected across this fragile country. Only one woman can make the case for that, and she is, of course, Kathy Aru, the founding publisher of Catalina Magazine and our liberal Sherpa. Kathy, it's great to see you tonight.
Hey, good to see you.
At first glance, it seems a little confusing because college, of course, is the least stressful place there is. I mean, it's already a yoga ritual. Well, sure. I mean, you go to class for 2 hours a week and get drunk the rest of the time.
Oh, come on. That's
Why
not
are college
everyone's
students
experience.
crying?
No, it's very stressful. They're learning. They're the future. These are citizens of tomorrow. And they're learning as much as they can. They're as stressed as can be, so they need psychological health. They need this bioenergetic way to get out their stress. They need 10 minutes of a good cry and a cry closet to then be prepared to take those exams from everything they've learned in those classes. So,
we don't have time for you to define bioenergetic on the show, so I'm going to let that pass, but I'm going to email you later.
Thank you.
But does this suggest something maybe about the fragility of their mental health? I mean, if you're so stressed about taking some dumb test at some dumb school, doesn't that mean that you're kind of on the edge of a breakdown?
Well, no. Don't we all need a good old-fashioned cry? This is all it's saying. This is an old-fashioned remedy to a modern-day problem. It's just about crying, 10 minutes of crying. Everyone needs a stress ball. Many people own stress balls, so this is just an interpretation of a giant stress ball.
So let's say we had a war. Let's say, I don't know, pick a country, China, challenged us in some way where we had to mobilize a large number of Americans to defend the homeland.
Okay.
But everyone's crying. Would anybody be left to fight the war? I mean, can you really defend a country if you're encouraging kids to cry about final exams?
Well, this is about psychological health. So if everyone takes a moment aside to just center themselves, ground themselves, have a cry maybe for 2-3 minutes, and then go fight that war, I'm sure the war would be won with people in such a great state of mind.
Could you take a break conceivably between battles to cry?
Well, I think the break would probably have to be done before the battle, but they would be in the right mindset before that battle that they would win that battle. So I think that's what this whole closet is about, the cry closet. It's about getting that right state of mind. So, yeah.
Would you want to use a closet others have cried in?
I don't think I'd have a problem with it. It sounds very cozy. And Google has done this out in Silicon Valley. So many companies have created these ping pong tables and very comfortable corporate settings where people can let off steam. So
if a cry closet is called for, how about like a petting zoo? Like a bunny stroking station? Is that too far, or could you envision that?
You know, it's the future. If people are comfortable and work better after being centered and calmer, then why not? Bring the bunnies in, yes.
Let me just ask you a macro point, and we haven't talked about this, I don't want to shock you or anything, but like I thought the whole idea was to get people to come out of the closet. But here you're looking right in the camera and saying, people go back in the closet. Do you as a progressive feel good about that?
Go in for 10 minutes and get that cry so that you can come out confidently and feel good. I mean, you might want to go into that cry closet right before show and, have a great show afterwards.
I mean, I know this is like television, you don't want to be too honest, but let's try to push the level.
I'm always honest with you.
If you knew a man who you thought, I could date that man or marry that man, I find that man attractive, and he said, I'm sorry, I just got to take a quick break and go cry in a closet while squeezing a stuffed animal, that would kind of wreck the deal for you, wouldn't it, honestly?
I think he would probably say, I'm going to go center myself so that I can be a stronger, better person for you. Yeah, I would love that person. I think that's great. I think that's healthy. Who doesn't want to be with a healthy person?
But part of you would look on contemptuously and say, you weepy little freak, stop crying. Right?
I would say, what a strong person who understands themselves or herself or whatever pronoun that person wishes to call themselves.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you for a second.
Yeah.
I think you'd want to think that just as a good progressive. You would think this is wholesome. This is consistent with my ideology.
No,
but on a gut level, you would say, stop whimpering.
Every place has a cry closet. Every place has a safe place. I mean, cry closets can be the bathroom right now at many companies. Everyone needs a good cry closet. It's an old-fashioned way of letting out stress and relieving tension. Yep.
I'm going to leave it there.
Okay.
Kathy Aru, the liberal.
We will make America great again.